Today is going to be the adventure of a lifetime for many people. We have set up a 6.3-mile military-style obstacle course for the average everyday runner and the elite athlete. But what it will do is it will challenge people to do something they never dreamed they could possibly do. This is not your average 10K road race. This is a challenge that will test who you are and what you're made of for probably somewhere up to 2.5 hours. Well, I'll tell you what, the first thing they're going to see is a lot of mud and a lot of dirt. The first thing we'll do is we'll get them out, run them up and down a bunch of hills. Believe it or not, Florida has some hills. They're man-made, and we made them. But they're here, and they are absolutely intensely steep, and they'll have to run up them in about 2.5 feet of sand. By the end of that, we'll run them across some 8-foot solid walls that they'll have to figure out how to climb over. We'll run them through several different mud bogs. We'll make them crawl through a lot of water with wire over the top of it. We'll make them crawl over 18-foot towers, crawl under telephone poles that are laid on the top of the water, and then eventually they'll come back to the signature items on our course here that you see. That is our giant 150-foot mud pit and the world's largest slip and slide, which you see over there to my left. The reward is twofold. The one thing that they're rewarded by is a little bit of self-actualization. The idea that they could, in any condition in their life, it doesn't matter if they're an elite athlete or just the average Joe, but they could not look at something as the everyday race, the 10K that you just go and you run out and you run back and you're finished. This is something that is beyond what most mortal people will attempt at any one time in their life. So the completion of that will say, I can put my mind to something, either as an individual or with my team, and I can do something that not only I never dreamed possible, but most of those who know me never dreamed possible. The other reward that they have is they've done something for an organization that's fighting to cure a disease that is devastating to so many families in America, that what needs to happen is attention needs to be brought to it. So our two organizations have come together, a large event that brings an adventure race that's nothing like anyone's ever seen, and that constituency then has the capability to fundraise to help bring about a cure for MS.
The obstacles were definitely the toughest part, but my favorite obstacle would have to be the over-under, because you get to go underwater. My least favorite obstacle was the rope swing, which is ridiculous because 4-year-olds can do rope swings. But I had a lot of trouble with that. Actually, my favorite part was when a woman at a water station said, "Way to go, ladies!" And I said, "I still look like a lady."